in 2016, an agreement to develop and operate a cargo handling facility was signed between the government of Rwanda and DP World. Now, 3 years down the line, the first phase of the facility is up and running, and this episode of Doing Business in Rwanda is going to take you through the impact it's expected to have on trade. Welcome. My name is Steven Muvunyi. A meeting between Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, the chairman of Dubai Ports World, and Rwanda's President Paul Kagame in Djibouti 15 years ago set the stage for the establishment of what would be Rwanda's largest cargo handling facility, Kigali Logistics Platform. The facility came to solve logistical issues which are at the core of trade challenges in the region.
Rwanda has a logistical problem. Africa as a whole has inefficiency in logistics and in supply chain. And so we looked at this project and we chose to invest because Rwanda has good governance, has transparency, has an amazing vision of the president on what he wants to create in his country. And he demonstrated it. And in how the country is built, developed, and how passionate the government employees and the ministers are working day and night. Really, it is a user. Basically, it's a business-friendly country that has adopted a lot of good initiatives, which are like us. They believe in sustainability. They believe in no plastic. They believe in lowering carbon emissions.
While it takes quite a long time to transport goods to and from Mombasa and Dar es Salaam ports in Kenya and Tanzania respectively, the process associated with offloading containers has also been cumbersome in terms of cost and time, and Kigali Logistics Platform is expected to address exactly that.
The time from 14 days to 3 days, it reduced the cost. You see, today the cost of transportation is very big. And as you put up an operation like this, the economy of scale will kick in, because today you handle a few hundred containers. As you go in thousands, the cost of transportation is going to come down. This will allow more production in Africa, will allow more projects to become viable. So viability, by reducing cost, viability of projects will become more viable.
We indeed are happy to be associated with the DP World and to partner in the establishment of this modern inland port, which is already providing trade and reducing costs for our country. This is a high-tech operation that offers real-time cargo tracking to customers. I congratulate you on successfully completing the test phase, DP World, which has already demonstrated a significant reduction in truck turnaround time.
Currently, it's really expensive to do trade in the region, and one of the ways that we could significantly reduce on that cost of trade is by reducing the time it takes. Currently, we've resolved a lot of issues between Mombasa and Dar es Salaam port coming to Kigali. However, there were still challenges about the truck turnaround time within Kigali. So it was taking about 10 to 14 days to turn around a truck. And now with the logistics platform, the truck turnaround time is going to be reduced to 3 days. And that should have an impact on the cost and time of doing trade, of carrying out trade in the region.
Rwanda's strategic location and the fact that the country ranks well in facilitating businesses made it an ideal choice to host this facility.
They are central. Their location is unique. From Rwanda today, from where we are today, you can reach easily Burundi, you can reach easily Central African Republic, you can reach Congo, at least the west part of Congo, the east part of Congo, you can reach Uganda, through the lake, of course, you can reach Tanzania and Kenya, and Malawi. This gives a big advantage.
Increasing exports is very crucial to the country's economic growth, and the government sees a strong logistics sector as an integral part to achieving that.
In 2012, the government of Rwanda established a logistics and distribution strategy. Our aim was to transform Rwanda's logistics system by cutting down the time and cost associated with imports and to increase competitiveness in exports, which is a priority in Rwanda's development agenda. The Kigali Logistics Platform, located here in the heart of Rwanda's production and consumption center, will serve as a crucial link to the gateway ports of Mombasa and Dar es Salaam. Rwanda wants to support increased commercial industrial transactions, and this requires an efficient and modern logistics system with essential services including transport, storage, cross-border authorizations, freight distribution, and payment. Continuous growth in world trade depends on efficient trade support structures. We are confident that this modern facility will play an important role in revitalizing and improving the competitiveness of our industry and trade sectors.
At a time when Africa is embracing integration and looking to strengthen intra-regional trade, having put in place various agreements such as the African Continental Free Trade Area, President Kagame reiterated the importance of infrastructure to the realization of these initiatives.
Trade agreements and economic policies won't have much impact without actual infrastructure. With the launch of this facility, Rwanda is doing its part to connect with the larger market of more than 1.2 billion consumers in Africa and beyond. The Kigali Logistics Platform is really getting up and running at a pivotal moment in our continent's economic transformation.
There is demand. Now, you have 200 million Africans who live in landlocked countries. We are very keen as a logistical provider company to reduce the inefficiency in supply chain. So this logistic dry port is reducing the cost of import, reducing the cost of logistics, reducing the time. We have other places also, like in Mali, and we look at other countries. But the location and the ability of this to connect is amazing. So Rwanda is going to be connecting countries here for us. And then it will be easy for us to make a synergy between our network around the world, like the facilities of cargo coming either from Dar es Salaam or from Mombasa. So this is really our activity beyond the gate. We have ports and we work inside the port. Now we work outside the gate, even in places where we do not have a port.
President Kagame also took the opportunity to urge investors and traders to take advantage of this rather important facility.
We want to challenge our business people and investors, starting with the industries located in this neighborhood and from the region and beyond, to make full use of this facility. There is no excuse not to pursue the vast opportunities available to us.
$10 million was invested in the first phase of the project, which has a capacity to handle 50,000 containers. The business community welcomed the facility, which they say was long awaited.
This is a great moment to us as a business community, especially for the importers and exporters, Rwanda's exporters, importers, and neighboring countries which are more intent to be using this facility has been put in place and launched. I would say all neighbors, investors, importers, exporters, it's our high moment to be using this inland port. It's one of the first inland port in this region, which had more facility infrastructure in place. Now, I can say, Lily, it has been for a long time, has been waiting for this to be starting working in our country. Now, it's going to help exporters, importers, and especially also in the different products for the export importers. There's dry cargo, there is perishables, there's dangerous cargo, there's even the stores of the empty containers, which has been hindering more our businesses without having where we can store our empty containers.
Now, being landlocked is a natural tariff, a natural tax on trade, so they say. And Rwanda probably knows that better than anyone. So this $35 million facility is expected to reduce burdensome processes that are involved in transporting goods to and from Rwanda. And that's where we leave today's episode of Doing Business in Rwanda. You can keep the conversation going by tweeting us at DBI Rwanda or writing us on our email at dbiarwa@abn360.com or tweeting myself at Stephen Muvunyi. Thanks so much for watching.